You are the founder of COPE24, is that right?
That's correct.
First off, Guy Phillips is emceeing your event?
He is not going to be able to. There's a Billikens basketball game.
Oh.
And he's going to have to do that.
So Guy's blowing you off is what you're saying. That's, you get big, you get afternoons on KTRS, all of a sudden you forget all your friends. Isn't that right? That is exactly right. What is COPE24?
We are a child advocacy organization. We are promoting the need to make parenting and child development education a primary priority in all of our high schools, reaching all of our students.
Okay, in English, what does that mean?
That means we need to reduce child abuse and neglect.
How do you do that?
By educating all of our youth, preparing them for the most difficult job they'll ever have.
What do you mean by that, the most difficult job?
The most frustrating, yes.
Oh, parenting.
Parenting,
yes. Yeah.
Do you also work with parents for prevention, or is it mainly with the kids?
Well, we are trying to get out in front of this. So we're trying to work with the students before they become parents. The state works with parents after a child's already been harmed. And we're saying, well, that's great, but a child's already been harmed. Right. And a lot of children are being harmed. So
your idea is get to the kids early to teach them right from wrong and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and
exactly
see signs of trouble and call.
Well, prepare them. I think most people, not just kids, are under the impression that abuse and neglect is planned, and it's really spontaneous. It's us not having the coping skills that we need for the curveballs that kids are going to throw at us.
Right. It's a great point. It usually, no one plans to do terrible things to the kids, but they get fired, they get drunk, they have a bad day, somebody does something to them, they turn around, they lash out, the other kid happens to be there.
Right, walks into the line of fire.
Right.
Just being a kid. And so what we're saying is our schools really do already offer parenting and child development, but only about 10% of the student population actually takes it. So we need to increase that. In addition to that, what we do is produce curriculum and reality-based documentary videos that these teachers can use as supplemental material to textbooks. Because kids can sit in a sterile classroom and say, okay, I got this. I understand it. So we produce videos that say, you probably don't.
Right.
Because this is how this happens.
How did you get involved with all this?
We sort of got pulled into this world when two children entered our lives about 20 years ago that I could tell in fairly short order were being extremely neglected at best. Turned out it was a lot worse.
Right.
And I was the one that made that hotline phone call to report what I was seeing. And for the next 4 years, my husband and I will fight for those two kids. And we learn through that experience how the system works. And the system is really set up to remove children to protect them, but then they're mandated to work with the parents to try and fix the problems so the children can be reunited. The system hasn't really addressed how many times are we going to do that?
Right.
And all of that back and forth. In our case, we had these kids, it was 3 rounds where these kids would get removed and they would come and live with us for extended periods of time, and you just get them feeling healthy and confident.
And they return them?
Right. And they return them. And all along, the kids, in part of their mind, really do want to go back. They really do want to believe that their parents are better. That they
survivor's
love them.
Guilt and everything else.
They love them.
Yeah.
Right.
They're loyal to them.
Parents.
Right, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. A COPE24 5th Annual Gala. When, where is it, and how do we get tickets?
It is on December the 1st, Saturday. It is at the River City Casino at 6 p.m. in the evening. And you can go to our website or our Facebook page. So our website is www.cope24.com, COPE24. And our Facebook page is also COPE24.
Why 24? The number 24.
As in 24 hours a day.
There you go. Renee Howarth with COPE24. The website, one more time?
COPE24, it's www.cope24.com.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
7:20.